On March 4, 2019, Ethan Carter, a 19-year-old college freshman, left his dorm at 7:45 a.m. to catch the shuttle to his biology class. He texted his roommate. "Got the lab report, heading out." He never arrived. By 10:30 a.m., when his professor marked him absent, no one thought much of it. College students skip class all the time. But by nightfall, Ethan hadn't returned. His roommate noticed his bed untouched, his phone charger still plugged in, his backpack missing. Campus security cameras caught Ethan walking past the library at 8:02 a.m., wearing a gray hoodie, jeans, and a black beanie, earbuds in. At 8:07 a.m., a camera at the bus stop near Oak Ridge Park showed him standing alone, checking his phone. That's the last known sighting. A witness, a groundskeeper at Oak Ridge Park, told police he saw a red pickup truck pull up near the bus stop around 8:10 a.m. He said Ethan spoke to the driver through the window for a moment, then got inside. The truck drove off toward the north side of the park. When Ethan hadn't answered texts or calls all day, his mother, Karen Carter, grew worried. By 9 p.m., she called campus security. By 10:15 p.m., a missing person report was filed. Police checked his phone records. His phone had pinged near the park at 8:12 a.m. and then went silent. At dawn, officers and volunteers combed Oak Ridge Park's 200 acres, finding white heavy checkmark, a set of sneaker prints leading off the trail. White heavy checkmark, a discarded coffee cup with no fingerprints. White heavy checkmark, a broken phone case matching Ethan's near a creek. But no phone. No Ethan. A bolo, be on lookout, was issued for a red 1990s Ford pickup seen near the park. 3 days later, police located the truck in a neighboring town. It belonged to Brian Fulton, 42, who had a prior misdemeanor for trespassing. Brian claimed he was in the park that morning but never saw Ethan. His alibi? Fishing alone. When asked why a witness saw Ethan entering his truck, Brian said he asked for a ride to the gas station. "I dropped him off. That's it." But no gas station employees remembered seeing Ethan. Police obtained a warrant and searched Brian's truck. Inside they found white heavy checkmark, dirt and leaves on the floorboards. White heavy checkmark, a receipt from a diner 30 miles away, timestamp 12:32 p.m. the day Ethan vanished. White heavy checkmark, a single white earbud under the passenger seat. Ethan's family confirmed it looked like Ethan's. DNA testing later confirmed a match to Ethan's DNA. But with no body, no other evidence, police couldn't press charges. Brian refused a polygraph. Within weeks, rumors swirled online. White heavy checkmark, Ethan had joined a cult. White heavy checkmark, Ethan staged his disappearance. White heavy checkmark, Brian was trafficking people. Locals grew suspicious of Brian, who soon left town. On the 1-month anniversary, Ethan's family held a candlelight vigil at the park. His mother spoke through tears. "If you're out there, Ethan, we love you. Please come home." A small wooden cross marked the spot near the creek where his phone case was found. On May 17, 2019, Karen received an email from an anonymous address. "He's alive. He doesn't want to be found." The email was routed through a foreign server, making tracing nearly impossible. Police couldn't verify its authenticity. In the months that followed, there were reported sightings of Ethan. White heavy checkmark at a bus station in Chicago. White heavy checkmark working at a construction site in Texas. White heavy checkmark at a homeless shelter in Florida. Each sighting led nowhere. None were verified. 6 months later, a hunter in Beckett Woods, 50 miles from campus, found an abandoned shack. Inside were white heavy checkmark, torn blankets. White heavy checkmark, an empty water jug. White heavy checkmark, a notebook with doodles and writing. Among the notes: "I can't trust anyone. They're watching. Tell Mom I'm sorry." Handwriting experts said it closely resembled Ethan's. But there were no fingerprints. No DNA. On the first anniversary of Ethan's disappearance, Karen's phone rang at 2:04 a.m. An unknown number. A male voice whispered, Mom. I'm okay. Then silence. The call disconnected. The number was deactivated. 2 years later, the case went cold. Brian Fulton moved out of state. His truck was sold. Ethan's family never stopped searching. A billboard still stands near Oak Ridge Park. Missing, Ethan Carter, $50,000 reward. It's now been 5 years. Every March 4th, Karen Carter returns to the park bench near the bus stop. She waits, hoping for a glimpse of her son. Some locals claim they've seen a tall figure in a gray hoodie wandering the woods at night. Others believe Ethan never left the park at all. And every year, at 2:04 a.m. on March 4th, Karen's phone rings once. No caller ID. No message. Just silence. But she always answers. Just in case it's him.